Trump panics and deletes tweet as shooter's identity leaks. We're on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to Keith Edwards. Let's see what it's hitting for.
There's some breaking news. The shooter's identity has been discovered. And as you can see here, this is not what MAGA was saying online about what they would think, or hoped, I guess we could say. They actually do hope that someone looks a certain way when these shootings happen. And this is the shooter. And on top of it, Donald Trump tweeted an insane thing and deleted it. But I have that post for you coming up. But first, this is what we know about this man. Suspected Michigan shooter has been identified as Iraq war veteran Thomas Sanford. Sanford was a U.S. Marine veteran who served in Iraq from 2004.
A U.S. Marine veteran. I thought this had something to do with Charlie Kirk, low key. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So this. I seen a post. It said like there was 39 mass shootings since Charlie Kirk died. There was like a whole list of just everything. I mean, if you want to pay attention to the news, there's crazy stuff happening everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? But then you can go all day when it comes to news. But another usual suspect, man. This is crazy. So what happened in Michigan?
Thomas Sanford. Sanford was a U.S. Marine veteran who served in Iraq from 2004 to 2008. As it says here, he is white, not trans. He died at the scene. Here's some more information about this. The
Michigan church shooting.
Crashed into a Michigan church and opened fire in the congregation has been identified as a 40-year-old from Burton, Michigan.
Wow.
He also went to high school nearby and served in the Marines.
Wow.
Authorities said they believe the man identified as Thomas Jacob Sanford also intentionally.
Yeah, what does that say about the military, man? The mental damage, psychology that it does to people, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. 40 years old, this man crashed into a church and shot the whole church up for no reason. This is crazy.
Authorities said they believe the man identified as Thomas Jacob Sanford also intentionally set fire to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints building in Grand Blanc Township, Michigan. They added that congregants were inside attending services when the building was engulfed in flames.
So that's another church, or
in an exchange of gunfire with the responding officers, the police said. 4 of those in the church also died. Yeah. So before the last time I updated you, there were 2 people who had sadly died, and now it's up to 4. They're pulling people literally out of the rubble. 2 died at gunshot wounds. The police.
So he crashed into it, shot him up, then burned it down.
Wounded. Records show that the gunman also went by Jake, graduated from a nearby high school in 2004. He served in the Marines from 2004 to 2008 and was deployed to Iraq from 2007 to 2008. Mr. Sanford's father declined to comment. In a brief phone conversation, several attempts to reach the suspect's wife.
What does it say? I'll tell you what it says. It says that they don't give a fuck. That this is an Iraq veteran. Why is all these veterans homeless and broke, poor, fucked up, and no one cares for them? This is crazy.
Father declined to comment. In a brief phone conversation, several attempts to reach the suspect's wife and other immediate family members have not been successful. Ryan Lopez, a former high school classmate who lives in the nearby city of Davison, Michigan, said that he regularly saw Mr. Sanford around town and he was trying to process the news. He said he saw Mr. Sanford at a gym in Davison a few weeks earlier and that nothing had seemed out of the ordinary. Quote, "He seemed happy to me. He just seemed normal." For roughly a year, he was also just...
You don't know what the fuck people going through, bro. So everybody's going to put on that fake front.
And this is not like someone who we would think to be a leftist.
Why does it matter?
For roughly a year around...
Why does it matter?
Church 56 rented a room from Mr. Sanford.
The first thing white people do is, oh, he's not rainbow. He's not a left. He's not this. He's not that. Y'all gotta fucking.
2010, Sandra Winters, 56, rented a room from Mr. Sanford in her home in Jeremy Ranch, Utah. She described him as an unassuming man who worked for a local business doing snow removal and landscaping. He also had creative ambitions as a sculpture artist working with sheetrock. So we'll learn more as this happens. I mean, as these things get processed. We do have someone who went to, allegedly, someone who went to school. This can't be him. He's a strong Republican.
Oh,
we
brother.
met him at the No Kings rally in Flint. He was on our Republican side. He was an Army vet,
He's
and he
a
had a
strong
lot of guns in
Republican.
his truck.
Yeah, those are the ones that need to be fucking watched. Okay? Those are the ones. These Army veterans that they don't need no guns. Why the hell they having guns? They got PTSD and they're allowed to have a gun. They have war PTSD and they're allowed to have a gun.
That day, he spoke about his time in the military. He didn't act crazy at all. He drives down my street all the time. His friend can't believe it either. He was killed, so now they can't ask him what happened. So I look
at his truck.
With stuff,
them type people, you gotta watch them, bro.
Like this is unsubstantiated. Not sure if this is real or not, but we are getting more and more information that is showing that this is not someone who is a leftist ideologue. William Coffin said the president of the United States immediately tried to frame this Michigan attack as an attack on Christians by some other. I'm sure Cash was trying to deliver a left-wing trans-Muslim or immigrant connection. The shooter is actually Thomas Jacob Sanford, as we said. Okay, and here's the Christian wife, Tella. Maybe they go nuts when they realize the arc of the story is complete bullshit. Are you getting it yet, dummies? Yeah. So that is him with the wife, and here's the wife's post here saying that she accepts Jesus as her Lord and Savior. He said, deny me in front of your friends and I will deny you. Challenge accepted. So this is not, again, this is him. This is him. So I have a few more things.
Look like he ain't got no teeth.
Share with you, and obviously that clip of Donald Trump deleted. But I don't want to point fingers. Like I said earlier, it does not matter to me if this guy is MAGA, if he's a left-wing nut, if he is a nihilist, if he doesn't believe anything at all, if he just wanted to end in a blaze of glory. There is something.
What does it matter? He's a usual suspect.
Happening in this country where men, particularly white men, are causing more and more violence.
Is that right? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Weapons of war. Violence. Normally using weapons of war.
Weapons of war.
I'd like to solve that problem. I think one way we could do it is by making it so it's harder to get those guns. I think another thing we could do is figure out why they are
make it harder to get a gun.
To do this. Are they getting
So even if you need a license to get a gun, the class is still going to be easy. It's just a process you have to take. It's not like the class is going to be hard and you're going to fail.
It is by making it so it's harder to get those guns.
And like I said, I feel like if you're a fucking war veteran with PTSD, you shouldn't come back to America and be allowed to have no goddamn gun. Especially if this is what the usual suspects are doing.
You know
what I'm saying?
I think another thing we have to do is figure out why they are deciding to do this. Are they getting radicalized online? I don't know. But I do know we cannot figure out what the answer is if one side of the country doesn't want to look and instead just wants to point. And they want to point at us. They're not going to fix it. Now, there's also allegedly, if you look here, this is a Trump Vance flag at his home. And this is the truck that went into the church. So, and then Destiny said that this is funny, that the duck is trans. And then on top of it, just so you know, a Texas man was arrested for threatening to show up at Pride Parade as payback for Charlie Kirk. I don't think the president
Is
is
right?
going to tweet about this, do you? Because he's attacking the people he doesn't care about, and it's someone who probably would support Donald Trump.
White men using weapons of war, huh? Usual suspects.
I think these are all related. Now, as I said, Donald Trump randomly posted this and deleted this AI video of him talking in AI.
Breaking now. President Donald J. Trump has announced a historic new healthcare system, the launch of America's first medbed hospitals and a national medbed card for every citizen.
Every American will soon receive their own medbed card. With it, you'll have guaranteed access to our new hospitals led by the top doctors in the nation, equipped with the most advanced technology in the world. These facilities are safe, modern, and designed to restore every citizen to full health and strength. This is the beginning of a new era in American healthcare.
Isn't that bizarre? Is that not bizarre? Like, there's so much going on, and then he posts this. Not only did he post it, but then he deletes it. In what world would that be normal? It's not. So we have right-wing influencers trying to pin something on the left that has nothing to do with us. The left actually just wants to solve the problem. And the President of the United States is posting AI videos of himself that are completely unfactual. And I want to end with this.
I was doing something over here, yeah. So Trump is posting AI videos in the White House.
New era in American healthcare.
Isn't that bizarre?
Oh my God, bro! Oh my God, y'all people can't be serious. Why do y'all believe this shit from these people, man? Donald Trump already was reading teleprompters. This just makes it easier, so he doesn't have to do that.
Is that not bizarre? Like, there's so
it's
much
already
going
scripted.
On, and then he posts this. Not only did he post it, but then he deletes it. In what world would that be normal? It's not. So we have right-wing influencers trying to pin something on the left that has nothing to do with us. The left actually just wants to solve the problem. And the President of the United States is posting AI videos of himself that are completely unfactual. And I want to end with this because this was I thought this was quite chilling. I know not everyone's a fan of Bill Maher, but I thought this was quite chilling.
You must know that we are really on the edge of a dictatorship here. And you're,
by the way, he's talking to Republicans,
the only ones who can stop it. Do you really want to make this a fundamentally different country than the one you claim to love? A country where we censor the media, disappear people, use the legal system to excuse friends and punish enemies, have a secretish police, hang banners of the dear leader on buildings, sue newspapers and declare war without mercy on windmills? You know that's all crazy too, right? So how about starting your end of the bargain with this? Find one thing Trump wants and tell him no. One thing. Just one time, say, sir, we'd like to, but we can't. It's still a government of laws, because you're way past flirting with authoritarianism. Flirting, let's be real, you're fucking it. I get it, it's hot. Troops in the streets, funerals with fireworks, the Department of War, exploding boats, MILFs packing heat, and in Congress. The smell of tear gas in the morning, Pete Hegseth without a shirt on. It's a whole vibe, but it's not going to last. What good is making America great again if you end up losing the America part?
Well, I think the America part isn't lost, but we are truly losing it. And I hope that some Republicans wake up. And if you've watched anything this past weekend, John Thune seems to not be totally on board with that. He's the Senate Majority Leader, so there's maybe some hope there. But this video has went on too long as it is, but I just want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being with me. We'll keep watching this, and if you liked it, hit like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you.
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did. Gretchen, make sure you got notifications turned on. I appreciate that, man. Get at you on the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. I just dropped some new shit, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP today.